Hello, and welcome to yet another amazing video by JQ215. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I am excited. I love the way the content is flowing, and I just want to thank you guys as always for tuning in. Today, I actually wanted to kind of start off with a video that's kind of like a spin-off, right? And the reason why I call it a spin-off, let me clear this video out real quick. So, let me lift it up a little bit, boom. Boom, I got this cool gimbal that I use from Hohem that allows me to control it, which is pretty awesome. So today's video is going to be about, I actually have two videos that I want to post today, so I apologize, I got my notes all mixed up, but don't worry, I know exactly where I'm going with this. Here we go. Perfect. So over the past few days, I would say, since I promoted, and I do apologize, guys, I have my baby here, but that doesn't stop the grind, right? Soothe him a little bit. So what I've noticed is some people who I've been speaking to about the financial education services program that I've been rolling out. It's a big organization, a ton of people are attached to it, and I'm excited to be a part of it as well. Now, some people have been telling me that, hey, you know, we don't have the money, or you know, there's no way for us to invest. And what I'm worried about, guys, is the fact that, you know, a lot of the people that I'm speaking to are people in my immediate circle, you know, people that are on my social media, people that I've spoke to in the past, et cetera, et cetera. You got to understand, guys, in order to invest in yourself, you have to stop investing in these Fortune 500, 400, 100, Fortune 50 organizations, and you're constantly paying them. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Apple Music, Spotify, Netflix, you know, you're paying these organizations money month after month after month to entertain you, but you're not considering the fact that that's money that you can save in order to invest in yourself. Now, when I talk about investing in yourself, I'm not just talking about joining the financial education services. I'm just talking about in general. You know, it only takes you less than $500 to open up your own LLC and start your own business. It takes you less than $250 to connect with somebody that can build you a logo, help you get your brand trademarked, and then go from there. You know, there's processes to everything, so I'm not going to make it seem like it's easy. But what I'm trying to help people understand here is you have the money, and I'm going to tell you how. One, subscriptions. Most likely you have some sort of subscription-based service on your device, your smartphone, your computer. It can be entertainment, it can be art, it can be a way to fix pictures. I purchased myself a downloaded app called Superimpose, and that's how I get my thumbnails out to you guys on YouTube. So with that being said, Superimpose, that's money had I not needed it to invest in myself in my YouTube channel, that would have been more money in my pocket. So if you are subscribed to things like Disney Plus, Netflix, if you have additional features on your cell phone that you don't need, like if your phone's already paid off, what's the point of having the insurance? You're probably going to upgrade anyways, right? $15 right there, depending on the carrier you're with. Find the money. You know, you might have an old pair of sneakers or a pair of sneakers that are amazing that you're not wearing anymore. You know, Jordans, LeBrons, Foamposites, most of the sneakers that are Dornbecker editions. You know, these are sneakers that people want to buy. And depending on the size, you might be more in demand than you think. You have stock exchange, you have people who resell sneakers and things of that nature. So you have the money. The problem is you may look like, you may be more interested in looking like you have the money with the nice sneakers, the jewelry on, the nice clothes, but yet you're telling me you don't have the money to invest in your future. Now, please understand, this is not targeted to any specific individual. I've already spoken to about 25 people out there who told me they don't have the money. So it's to that specific group of 25 individuals that I'm trying to help. Now, I could have stayed on the phone with that individual and talked about, hey, you can save money here, save money here. However, I'd rather get this out to the world. I want the world to understand that you have the ability to save money. You have it. You just have to start somewhere. So I would say start with your subscription-based services. You may be subscribed to things via your PayPal, via your cell phone. You can go on your iPhone right now and just type in subscriptions in the search bar, and you'll find out what you're subscribed to. That's something that I did myself, and I found out that I was subscribed to barcode applications, all types of crazy stuff, which isn't a lot of money. I was paying about $2.99. But when you're talking about investing in your financial future, then you have to find all those pennies. They're out there. You got to find them. Number 2, unnecessary purchases, guys. Unnecessary purchases. What I mean by that, you don't need to buy the new Yeezys because they came out. All of those sneakers are going to be available. The sneakers that I wanted to buy 2, 3, 4 years ago, I can go onto websites now like Stock Exchange or Go and purchase them. Now, I'm going to purchase them at a higher premium, but think about this. Had I used that money when I barely had it, instead of investing in myself, now that I'm investing in myself and now that I'm making a good amount of money doing certain things, now I can afford to even pay the premium. That's where you want to put yourself at. It's a big portion of this is going to have to do with your mindset. And that's when I'm trying to educate people in finances. It's not just talking numbers, it's talking mindset too. You have to understand that you don't need those new sneakers. You don't need that cool t-shirt. You don't need that new hat. You know, that's why I started branding my own. I started doing my own branding. Because instead of spending money with organizations like Nike, Adidas, and hey, one day those guys are probably going to sponsor and I'm probably going to be working with them. So I don't want to say that I'm never going to purchase their items or their product or their merchandise. However, I'd rather invest in myself and put my brand on my t-shirts and my hats and my pants and invest in myself than invest in another organization. You know, that's where wealthy people get it. They spend so much money and time investing in themselves before they start to invest in other areas. So that's where I want you to start. Start with yourself. So that was number 2, unnecessary purchases. I'm going to move on to number 3, entertainment. You know, you may pay to go to a movie, pay to go grab dinner, pay to go to a carnival. These are things that I promise you show up every year. Carnivals, for example, show up sometimes 2, 3 times a year. Right now, I wanted to go to a carnival with Liz. You know, I actually went with the kids a while back, but I wanted to go on with Liz, but we were like, hey, you know, we're trying to save money. We're making sure that we really crunch our numbers and control our finances. So let's save $20, $30 right now. And to be honest with you guys, that $20, $30 right now, I actually just paid somebody to do my lawn for $30. Had I not saved that money, I would have been dipping into my savings in order to pay for the individual to clear my lawn. So these are the little things. And that's what I mean by entertainment. You know, hey, download the movie. You can find it somewhere. There's an application out there, Viking Go TV or Genesis TV. $25 a month, movies, TV, all types of cool stuff on there. Premium channels. Come on, guys. There's a way to save money. Are you making the choice to save money today? So those are the top 3 for me. And then I'm going to go into number 4, which is budgeting. Now, budgeting comes with education. You don't just start budgeting one day. You know, you have to first write down everything you have. Everything you have to write it down. And when I say write it down, guys, I mean write down every credit card that you have, every single payment that you're making. How much do you spend getting a haircut every month? How much do you spend doing your nails? How much do you spend eating out? All of those things. How much do you spend on anything? I'm talking anything. If you're on Etsy, if you have a subscription to get something in a box every month, whatever the case is, budget that. Find out how much your allocated amount is that you need. I'm sorry, my son is getting frustrated with me, probably because I'm loud. So identify your budget by writing everything down. And you have to be honest with yourself. Now, people that I'm consulting in the financial aspect of their life, I'm asking them to be honest with me. Somebody who helped me understand my finances, Chris out there, if you're watching, appreciate you. You helped me understand my finances, one, by being honest with myself. You asked me to write everything down and be completely honest. Sometimes being honest about your finances isn't the best thing in the world for you mentally because you're like, damn, I don't want to tell somebody else that I owe $9,000 in credit card debt or that I had bad debt that I got charged off. Listen, I get it. But if you want to make the right moves for your future, then you have to clear up your past. Whatever you got going on, let's clear that up, write it down, figure it out, move forward. So once you identify what your monthly budget is, you can start to identify where you can make some moves, where you can invest. That's how people get into network marketing. Like Monet, I know a friend of ours named Lourdes and another lady by the name of Leslie. They're out there doing Monet, and you have to identify your budget to understand, hey, can I make this move? So figure out your budget, make that move. And last but not least is discipline. When I say discipline, guys, I mean it, discipline. I'm a person who, I'm practicing what I preach when I talk discipline. Like, think about this right now. I know that I tell my followers and my JQ215ers and my community that I'm looking to post 2 to 4 videos every week. And this week I've only posted 3. So this is my 4th video. Now, my wife is traveling up north to Jacksonville, Florida to close on a house with one of her clients. She's a hustler. She don't ever stop. Of course, I'm going to stay at home with the baby. It makes sense. I'm the stay-at-home dad. We should be at home while she's out there grinding and making her money. However, I still need to make sure that I get my content out to my fans. And it's funny I say fans because I was just on the phone with my friend William Moore yesterday in Raw, and we were talking about it. He was like, yo, how about your fans? I'm like, I don't have fans. And the reason why I consider myself not to have fans is because I'm looking for my videos to have a consistency of 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 views in order for me to understand that I actually have a true following. But I appreciate everybody out there supporting me. But thank you guys for tuning in. Those are my 5 tips right there. If you want to start investing in yourself, you have to start. Stop waiting. Stop saying, I'm going to do this right after I buy these Jordans, or right after I buy these Yeezys, or right after I buy this Xbox, or right after I get this and that. Listen, if it is not going to impact your future and the future of your children and your family, then you need to make a decision and say, this isn't for me at the moment. Because I promise you guys, Yeezys, Jordans, Nikes, they're going to keep coming out with sneakers every month, and they're going to look hotter and hotter and hotter, and the designs are going to be more amazing, and the clothing's going to be more official, and the game's going to be more cool. It's going to happen. But how about you put yourself in a place financially where you're more free to make those decisions and not have to worry about the bank? I can help you with that. So those are my 5 tips. Start with your subscriptions, move on to unnecessary purchases, then think about the entertainment, going out, dinners, things of that nature. Work on your budget after you've adjusted those items, and then discipline. Stop yourself from making that purchase. Stop it. Trust me, I was online the other day. Same thing. I was about to buy a pair of Yeezys. And you know what my wife told me? She said, babe, you're not working right now. I'm the only one bringing in the money. Why are you going to buy a $220 pair of sneakers plus taxes plus shipping and handling? I'm like, babe, you got a point. I'm talking about controlling finances and being focused and disciplined, and yet I was about to make a purchase. So trust me, guys, I'm not just talking shit. I'm practicing what I preach. So for all you guys out there, if you're interested, let me know. I can help you. I got you. I got your back. I want you to be financially free. And I want to help you. And keep in mind, guys, I'm not just talking about FES. I'm not just talking about financial education services to help build, restore, and fix your credit. I'm talking about me helping you. I've been one to be very frugal in my life. And that came with me understanding. That came with me truly understanding that I had to make adjustments in my lifestyle. Now, please understand, these shirts are still not cheap. I'm still spending 20, 30 bucks a t-shirt. But guys, it says my brand on it. So when I wear it, people ask me. I go to Publix with my gear all the time. Hey, what's that? Hey, where'd you get that hat? Oh, here, let me show you real quick. Hey, let me save this on your phone. And I'm not selling 1,000 t-shirts or nothing, but I am making some money. So I want you guys to start up too. Let me know. Take care, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Do not forget, stop by the website, www.jq215vlog.com, and let me know. Take care, y'all, and always remember to be kind.